wonderful name, Jesus. That wonderful name, Jesus. That wonderful name, Jesus. There is no other name I know. That wonderful name, Jesus. That wonderful name, Jesus. That wonderful name, Jesus. There is no other name I know. That wonderful name, Jesus. Hello, you're welcome to this channel. My name is Ebute, and in this tutorial, we are going to be talking about rootless voicing. Easy way to voice your 7th chord rootless voicing, right? And I'm going to be doing this tutorial in the key of G flat or F sharp. Sorry. I'm doing it in the key of F sharp because somebody actually requested for this video for rootless voicing, and he was specific. He said, okay, I should do it in the key of F sharp. So I'll just do that in the key of F sharp. All right. Okay. So the next thing, what is rootless voicing? Rootless voicing simply means a chord without the root. For instance, if I'm playing a chord like this. So what is the root of this chord? Now this is a C chord. This is a C chord. The root of this C chord is C. So omitting the root, that means this chord is rootless. And but rootless voicing is applied to 7th chords. It's applied to chords that are more than 3. It's not applied to triad. All right, and that is why rootless voicing tutorials, they are not for beginners. Okay, because you don't really use it on triads. Use it on 4-note chords and above. 4-note chords, 5-note chords, and so on. So you should have at least your 7th, in the chord, so that you can start talking about rootless voicing. So now I have my C7. So playing the C7 without the roots means that I'm playing the C7 chord rootless. Rootless voicing of C7 chord. All right. So let's say we're in the key of F sharp. So we play F sharp 7, and then we drop the roots. So we have this chord. So this is F sharp 7 rootless voicing. Okay. So that's basically what rootless voicing is. All right. Okay. The next thing, what is the use of rootless voicing? What is the purpose of rootless voicing? Yeah, one of the use of rootless voicing is that it makes more fingers available to play bigger chords. For instance, if I want to play, let's say I want to play F sharp 9 sharp 11. So F sharp 9 sharp 11 will be this. F sharp, the 7 is there, then 9, then sharp 11. So this F sharp 9 sharp 11 or G flat 9 sharp 11, right? The same thing. Okay, so now one hand might not be able to play all those notes in this chord. So I can decide to drop this root, then reposition this voicing. So I'll take this B flat and I put it here. And then I can play this chord like this. So I'll play it like this with one hand. So I'm playing the F sharp 9 sharp 11 rootless voicing, adding the roots. So without the roots, it kind of wants to give you another kind of chord, all right? But with the roots, you have the full chord. So this is rootless voicing of F sharp. Now you can see that I'm using all the fingers. If I had the root, I might not have extra finger for the root if I want to use the right hand, all right? So taking out the root now gives me more option to add more notes to the chord, making it more a bigger chord, all right? So that's basically one of the reasons for rootless voicing. It just gives you more finger to use to add more notes to the chord that you are playing. Rootless voicing can be played with the right hand only. So you can have rootless voicing in the right hand, all right? And you can also have rootless voicing in the left hand. So playing rootless voicing in the right hand only, that means the left hand will have a kind of bass line. Your left hand on the keyboard will be playing a kind of bass line or just a chord. So for instance, I can have my C, I can have my chord like this. Now this is C major 7. Now you can see that the right hand doesn't have the roots, but the left hand carries the roots. All right? So you can play rootless voicing with just the right hand. You can also play rootless voicing with the left hand. Yeah, you can play rootless voicing with the left hand. Now this is F sharp 7, F sharp major 7 without the roots. All right? So if you are playing rootless voicing with the left hand, that means the right hand can be playing maybe a mirror version of it, or you could be playing a scale. So you look for a scale that has F sharp. All right, so you can play F sharp pentatonic scale. So if you are playing rootless voicing at the left hand, you can use the opportunity to play some scales, to do some runs, and you can derive the runs from the chord tone or a scale tone. You can play anything at the right hand. All right. But this video, I want to concentrate on rootless voicing with the right hand. All right, with the right hand. So let me show you how you can do that in every degree of a particular key. So let's say we're in the key of F sharp, right? Now, if you want to play your rootless voicing with the right hand and you're on the one chord, how do you play it? Now, the easy way to voice it is just to play the one chord, just like shell voicing at the right hand. So we have, the left hand. So we have just the roots, the fifth and the roots, or you can make it just the root and the fifth, anyhow you want to play it at the left hand. Then the right hand will play the 3 chord in the key of F sharp. You can play any inversion. So this is a 3 chord. The 3 chord is a B flat minor, right? It's a minor chord. So you can play like this, or you can play any inversion at all. So I have this chord. Now this is an F sharp major 7 rootless voicing at the right hand. So there's no roots. The F sharp is not part of the chord in the right hand, but the left hand is helping me with the roots, right? So this rootless voicing with the right hand. So if you're on the 2 chord, you just play the shell voicing, the shell, and then the right hand will play the 4 chord. So putting these 2 chords together, you can see that it is the 7th chord in the key in the 2 chord. So this will be a minor 7 chord. So you can see that the right hand does not have the roots. The root of this chord is A flat. There is no A flat. So it's rootless voicing at the right hand, in the right hand. Okay, so playing the 3 chord, what will you play at the right hand to make it rootless voicing to this 3 chord? So what you play is a 5 chord. And you have your diatonic 7th chord. All right? So you can voice it anyway. You can try to voice it anyway. But you can voice it like this. So now this will be the 3 chord, 7th chord, the diatonic 7th chord on the 3. So let's go to the next one. The 4 chord, shell voicing at the left hand, and the right hand will play the 6 chord. What's the 6 chord in the key of F sharp? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is E flat minor. So you just play E flat minor, over the 4 chord at the left hand. And then you have your rootless voicing at the right hand. So now you want to play the 5 chord, rootless voicing. The left hand just plays the 5. And then the right hand plays the what? The 7. 7, the chord built on the 7th degree. What's the 7th degree in the key of on the F sharp major scale? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you know that it is that the 7th chord, by way of principle, is always a diminished chord, right? So you have a diminished chord. So you have your 5 chord and then a diminished. Then put it together will give you your rootless voicing at the right hand. You can voice it any way. Maybe you can take out this D flat here and then just bring this B down here, and you have still the 5 chord, rootless voicing at the right hand. Let's move to the 6 chord. If you're on the 6 chord and you want rootless voicing at the right hand, you can easily play the 1 chord. And you have your E flat minor 7. See? So I'm talking about diatonic 7th chord, how to play rootless voicing, when you want to play your diatonic 7th chord, all right? So the left hand has the 6 and the right hand carries the 1 chord. Putting these 2 chords together gives you your 6 chord minor 7. Yeah, the 6 chord is in the key of F sharp is E flat, so this will be E flat minor 7. And the 7th chord. The 7th chord, what do you play at the right hand to make it a rootless voicing? You just play the 2 chord. The 2 chord is A flat. So this will be your minor 7 flat 5. Right? Okay, so that's that. Then back to your 1 chord. All right, so let me play some songs and then I'll show you how I'm using the rootless voicing at the right hand with these 7th chords. So let's start with this song. You've done so much for me, I cannot tell it all. See that? If I had 10,000 tongues, yeah, it still wouldn't be enough. So you can see the progression is done so much for me, 1 chord. Now on the 1 chord, I'm playing the 1 chord, of course, rootless voicing. So what did I do? I just played the 3 chord at the right hand, but different version, right? Then the left hand is just playing the 1 chord, shell voicing. Yeah? Da, 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 da. Then the 4 chord. I cannot. You can see the 4 chord. There's no 4 notes in my chord because of the rootless voicing. So I'm just playing the 6 chord at the right hand, and then the 4 chord at the left hand. So you've done so much for me, I cannot tell it all. Now the 2 chord, there's no 2 notes in my right hand, so that's rootless voicing with the right hand, right? Then the left hand carries the roots. Then the 1 over the 5, then the 5. Now you can see that the 5, there is no root at the right hand. The root of the 5 chord is the C sharp, right? Now there's no C sharp in the right hand chord, so that's rootless voicing, right? And you can see that I'm adding my 9 here. When you get used to 7th chord, you can begin to extend the chord to 9th, 13th, and then alter it, all right? So that's basically rootless voicing at the right hand. Let's pick maybe another song. Onisha Iyanu, you're the God of awesome wonder. I have tasted of your power. See? Onisha Iyanu, you have shown me so much mercy, much more than I desire. Now, the progression of this song, only 1 chord. Now, the 1 chord, you can see that there's no root at the right hand, so that's rootless voicing. Now, you can see the 4 chord, there is no root at the right hand, just rootless voicing. This is a 6 chord, but there's no root at the right hand. This is a root, but there's no root. That's rootless voicing. So what am I doing? I'm just adding my 1. I'm just playing my 1 chord at the right hand with the 7, the 6 chord at the left hand. So I'm just playing. This is the 5 chord, right? So I'll be playing just the 7 chord at the right hand, and then the 5 chord, power chord, right, at the left hand. So you can see I'm already playing rootless voicing, all right? Now there's a lot of things to say about rootless voicing. But I would like to stop here in this video. You can use it in fast song, slow song, and in a lot of genres. You can use rootless voicing. You know, it's being patronized a lot in jazz, blues, and you know, a lot to say about rootless voicing. But I'd like to stop here in this video. And I believe you must have learned something if you don't know anything about rootless voicing. At least I did say a little foundation of what it is and why it is being used, all right? So that will be all for this video. Please, I want you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Give me a thumbs up, share the video. And if you have any question, keep dropping your questions and your suggestions at the comment section. It helps me a lot, actually, because some of these videos I do is based on the fact that, you know, somebody is requesting for it and all that. All right, thank you so much and hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Please don't forget to subscribe to Internality of Bible YouTube channel, where you get spiritual and financial education through films, music, talk shows, preaching, and lots more that will help your capacity building. Link is at the description.
Thank you for subscribing.